Hello. I give a very short talk demonstration about Sentry, which is a logging tool. Today we saw already what you can do with Elasticsearch. So Sentry is really just for logging errors. So you have not much this kind of aggregation ability which you have in Elasticsearch. But it's very nice for error logging, and you can connect it with GitHub and Slack to get all this process for agile development. So maybe that was a bad idea. Okay. So actually, it's very easy to use and very easy to test out. So if anyone is interested in using Sentry, it's free, open source, and you can, example, if you have a server or you have a service where you can use Docker, you can just, there's a good repository which you can use, which has already the Docker files ready. So you just have to clone the repo, set some secret here in the Docker compose file, and then you can actually test it. So it's a Django app actually, and so it runs on Postgres and everything is in there. So but it's really easy to test out. I would really recommend that. So this is where I have my project, so I have no errors. No, of course I have, but just a few. So, and it's very easy to set up a new project. So you just go by you can select a variety of languages. We stick at PHP, of course. So we say SilverStripe test. Now a project is created, and here's a very short introduction how you could use it for a normally PHP project. But of course, we are using the logging system which is built in SilverStripe. So actually, what's only important here is this DSN address. So this is where this application sends all the logging data. So actually what you have to do, and this will be on a repository which you can also later inspect, you just have to inject the logging mechanism from SilverStripe. So this is actually something which you can find in documentation. Actually, that's almost all. So you're just saying you're using this, especially Raven handler, which is which is the connection from Monolog to Sentry, which is just also included in Monolog, and whoops, yeah, actually this is the basic configuration, and then you need to just adapt the this in your project. And actually, that's it. So if I run the project, Well, is it up? Yeah, it's up. Takes a while. So here, just using the user error, which produces just an error, and actually, yes. So, and you can, I set it up to get an email if some new errors comes in. So it actually, of course, detects whether it's a new error or just a recurring. So if you have an error and you don't get 50 messages because we have 50 requests, but and then you can, if you think you have it, you can resolve it and all that stuff. So yeah, but I can recommend to my experience is that it works very handy with this throw exception mechanism, because then you have a nice stack which gets lost if you're using this user error thing. And this looks much nicer. Yeah, actually that's all. I can really recommend to use it. It's free and free of charge, and yeah, free to use, whatever. And yeah, thanks for your attention.